Hey guys, Mr. Handsome was in court today. He said don't ask him anything about what happened in court. As you guys know, he's in court with Erica, the landlord, for threats. I think he said she promised to beat him up with her posse, her folks, her goons. So he filed this lawsuit months ago and she was served, and now the court date is in progress. He said court was not in session today, and don't ask him nothing. He is not saying a thing. Mom's the word as instructed by his attorney. So here's a little of what he had to say. This is only a little part of the video.
The thing I know about legal matter is, Lascelles, you keep your mouth shut. Because anything you said or anything I said will use against me. The first thing I do, or the first thing that was told to me by my attorney, can I get your Facebook page? And I go and I give him my Facebook page. My lawyer said to me that no matter what, you don't go on social media and discuss the case.
You hear that, guys? That is for all of you out there. And I'm thinking of one person in particular who liked to run her mouth when she have a court case. Run her mouth on social media talking about, oh, her neck and her back and oh, how she can't walk and can't move, and discussing all her injuries and how much she's going to get from what she's not going to get. So that person know who she is. And so what I'm trying to say here is that you do not discuss your case, your pending case, on social media because you can throw your case.
Talk about the case, talk about the individual, talk about, no, everybody already know. I want if you don't understand the legal matter of court. Because they said when you get arrested, whatever you said can use against you in the court of law.
And Mr. Handsome is absolutely correct. It's called your Miranda rights. And it says you have the right to remain silent whenever a cop arrests you. Well, before they arrest you, they have to read you your rights when you're stopped. So, folks, listen up. If you're stopped for any reason, before that cop can arrest you, they have to Mirandize you. They have to read you your Miranda rights, and it states you have a right to remain silent. So when they're asking you questions, you don't have to answer. Anything you say can be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to talk to an attorney for advice before we ask you any questions. You have the right to have a lawyer with you during questioning. So if any one of you have been arrested for any reason in the past and you have not been read your rights, then when you go to court, that case would not be valid because you have not been read your rights upon your arrest.
Same thing. You know, I was watching a live today. Uno never hear Lascelles jump up and talk about my court date or what in a court, or uno have never anybody out there in the world may we pay them the money to send me that video where I'm coming at my accuser or whatever they might call it. Never coming up build a way.
So what he's saying here is that he did not trouble Erica, the landlord. She's the one who came after him, although he told her to stop several times. She did not. She kept pursuing this harassment and, of course, assassinating his character.
Me not discuss. I'm talking because, as I said before, I seen the video and other party was saying come over on the freedom side for them to tell you that there's nothing to tell. Nothing to tell about the court. More than what was told is put off. Yep, put off. Me nah do certain things because I paid my attorney from the first time I got court. Me nah look money for no attorney. Me nah go on live and ask nobody for no money for attorney because me never make no problem with nobody. But remember, my lawyer asked me for the individual Facebook page and they asked me for the individual YouTube page. Now you're going to tell me I have all right to turn that over. So at the end of the day, he watching my page right up until now because he was the one who called me and said, did you hear or did you see this? Because guess what? He's out of court. And I called him and make him know the court put off, why the court put off, and when the court is going to be allowed. He said, listen, I seen this video and I'm sending it to you. Everything, listen me now, because nobody now go can tell me say they have a piece of court, a piece of document of me said anything disrespectful or foul to a person. Not me. Me know when me I go. Me know me book for perform in the UK. Me know that flyers out, everything when I see in commercial. So me not have to tell story and tell them where I was going, because at the end of the day, I say anything you said can be used against you in the court of law.
Okay, guys, the video continued. If you guys want to go check it out, Mr. Handsome came out of court today, and well, he said he wasn't in court. He said it was postponed, and so I guess a different day he's gonna have court appearance. Now, I know in the past he have asked Erica the landlord to stop all her cussing and her harassment and her threats, and she have not stopped. And so he feels he have no choice than to take it further. And I think she was on his case like that because remember, Mr. Vegas was also on his case. But I noticed Mr. Vegas kind of dropped off the radar when it comes to his rhetoric against Mr. Handsome. And it all stemmed from, when he was accused of molesting this young man in Jamaica. The young man said he was underage at the time. And when he came out, he was actually around 21, 22. But then Mr. Handsome got deported a couple of years before then. He was in the U.S. and he served jail time for molesting a 13-year-old, which he served time. And they gave him the option of either them deporting him or he can deport himself. And he deported himself back to Jamaica by getting on a plane. If he had not done that, the U.S. government would have deported him, which would have cost them more money. So by giving him the option, it saved the system, the government, money. In any event, I think people are still upset with him because he's still around young boys. When it comes to his play, there are young people in it. When he goes to church, there's young people around him. Now, in the United States, he is considered a sex offender, and he is on that list of sex offenders, and he's not supposed to come within certain feet of any child, any underage child. But in Jamaica, I don't know the laws there, how they apply the law. He was convicted here in the U.S., but he was not convicted in Jamaica. So in terms of him being away from children in Jamaica, it would not stand up because he was not convicted in Jamaica. When Mr. Handsome said that, it happened a while ago, a long time ago, that's his past, a lot of people get upset about that because they said, what about this young man who's going to have to live with this 13-year-old who's going to have to live with this for the rest of his life? So Erica, the landlord, said it's going to be a sue for a sue because Mr. Handsome sued her. She says she's going to sue him back, and we're going to see the outcome. So he had court day today, and he said, mom's the word. He's not revealing anything that he's not supposed to say. His lawyer has already instructed him to zip it, keep his mouth shut, and that's what he's going to do. So here is Erica the landlord and what she had to say.
So you're not traumatized. Nothing not do you. He's a big man. Elderly person. So come here, we do no education. Any suing I go on in this. And me, landlord, I go sue. Me say me and me gang, I come beat them. So how can you sue for that?
Actually, you can sue for that. That is called a direct threat. Anyone who says, me and my gang are coming to beat you, that is a direct threat, and a person can sue. So I don't know if she's going to win in court. Good luck to Miss Erica the landlord.
We're going in front of the courts. Only hope to God I lose. And they sue me. And they can't sue me neither. If me lose, they cannot sue me.
There again, if you lose, of course he can sue you. If you lose your case, that means you're in the wrong and you can be sued.
If they lose, they cannot sue me. Can't sue me. If I win, up to the suing right now, it's me. If I win, so make we talk, and we not, you can't sue me.
I really don't know what kind of sense Miss Erica the landlord is making, because she's saying if she loses the case, he can't sue her. Of course he can sue her because she lost the case. So guys, make this make sense to me. Drop your comments in the comment section, please.
If you talk by you say me I come with me never trouble you. And you're right, me have all my paperwork. Me have my life them. You're right, me one couple days after.
It's considered troubling someone when you're cussing them every day on social media and you are threatening to go to their yard with your goons. That's called harassment and a direct threat. And that's why Mr. Handsome is taking her to court.
So you're not traumatized. Nothing no do you. He's a big man. Elderly person. So come here, we do no education. Any suing I go on in this. And me, landlord, I go sue. And if them even sue me, I can sue them. They work me and don't pay me. So this it will be cross case. Me I collect from him and him I collect from me. So use on a brain now, on a use on a subject. And use it wisely. Uno never, uno say uno go in a class, go sit down. Uno go down look one teacher. Nobody can sue me. I don't owe anybody, and I don't owe nobody. It is say I did not do it face to face. That's also another thing.
You don't have to threaten someone face to face for them to file a lawsuit against you for a threat. She just said it. She just said, we heard it on the earlier part of the recording, that she said she and her people were going to come for him. And now she's saying, where's the proof? The proof is out of her own mouth.
So in time we come. So in time we come.
So yes, this is suing time. And we're going to keep our ears to the ground as to what's going to happen between Mr. Handsome and Erica, the landlord. YouTubers, drop your comments. What do you think? Who is going to triumph in this case of Erica, the landlord, and Mr. Handsome? I'm over and out. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, share the video, like the video. Thank you for your input. Drop your comments. I'm over and out. Thank you for watching.